Mac. Mac. Mac, 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 Mac. Mac.
Bartender, give me another.
You're cut off.
This is bull.
I'm not the man I want to be. I spend my days doing coke just to feel something. The weight of environmentally harmful uses of energy driving me to a deep, deep depression. If only there was some sort of green alternative that would be way better for the environment while still providing the energy necessary.
Oh yeah, the sun. You know what's cool? Electricity. A commodity that we never truly appreciate. Like, without it, life would just kinda suck. Without it, you wouldn't have lights, you wouldn't have screens. You wouldn't be able to watch this video. You wouldn't be able to drive your car, cook your food. Essentially, electricity makes your everyday life better. You wouldn't be able to survive without it. You wouldn't. Electricity is a form of energy, as it's a flow of electrons. And these electrons flow right through an object, powering it. Hence why it powers stuff. Main method of obtaining energy, and the one that most power plants use and have been using since the Industrial Revolution, is that of burning fossil fuels. So much so that your house is probably being fueled by fossil fuels right now, and you don't even know. Burning fossil fuels, that can mean a couple things, like kerosene. It could also mean gasoline, or oil, or natural gases. It can mean quite a bit of stuff. This burning of fossil fuels is a combustion reaction.
Combustion.
Which is a type of exothermic reaction.
Exothermic.
Which releases heat into its surroundings once the reaction is done. This can be used in a bunch of different ways. Like how gasoline is burnt to run this car. I stole this! Like how coal is burnt to heat the house. And to get rid of evidence. Or like for cooking on the grill if you use a propane grill. Or it can even make electricity. In fact, it makes up a large majority of the electricity that you get in your home, which is probably being fueled by a power company.
And to get energy, most power companies use the burning of fossil fuels, using the energy released to boil water. This water then becomes highly pressurized steam, which pushes a special turbine, using the kinetic energy of the spinning turbine to turn a generator, which uses powerful magnets to make an electric current. Here, let me just show you how I would do it if I designed it.
The magnets. Okay, so it's water. I don't know how to do it. Overall, these fossil fuels seem pretty sweet. All you gotta do is burn them, and you get the energy necessary to do, like, a bunch of stuff. Unfortunately, it's bad for the environment. You pee yourself yet? Yeah, me neither. So you probably heard it before, that burning fossil fuels is bad. But why? Well, I'm here to break down the chemistry of it. As I mentioned before, the burning of fossil fuels is an exothermic reaction, meaning it releases heat into the environment. Yes. Lots of combustion reactions, like with coal, gasoline, and kerosene, all release large amounts of CO2 and heat into the environment once the reaction is complete. And greenhouse gases are stupid and ugly, and I hate them! No, I didn't mean it, I'm sorry! And then these greenhouse gases begin to float up around our environment, and we're not doing that.
I'm sorry.
No, don't pull that again. Okay?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, they're mostly invisible to the naked eye. However, that doesn't mean they sit idle and do nothing. In fact, some of them are really harmful to inhale.
But they also drastically increase climate change.
Oh, God damn. Oh. Sun? Oh, it's actually quite cloudy out. Well, anyway, the sun, solar energy.
Cut! Bring in the replacement! Danny, come on!
And to put it simply, the Earth's surface absorbs the solar energy, warms it up, and spits it back out into space. This is known as infrared radiation.
However, as heat rises, it comes in contact with these greenhouse gases. No? Okay. Anyway, they hold on to the heat and store it, stopping it from going up into space. And once heated up, these particles inside begin to vibrate faster, producing more kinetic energy and therefore heat. Eventually, they trap heat in our atmosphere, causing the rise in heat over the years as more and more of these are produced. Bubbles. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Basically, greenhouse gases are like those frat guys at a party who stay for too long, they eat all your snacks, they bring the whole vibe down. They're almost as bad as those people who bring a guitar to the party. You know who you are.
So what? Are we doomed to burn the planet down to keep our cars and grills? Maybe. Probably, most definitely. But there's a way to limit it as much as possible. Solar energy, baby.
Yeah, that's neat. Oh, hey. Yeah. Due to recent circumstances... I hate you! I hate you! I'm no longer allowed inside my house, and I'm definitely scared of spiders. But this is great. I get to spend more time with my solar panels. And solar energy is a great alternative to fossil fuels. I mean, it can do basically all the same stuff. I mean, sometimes more. Those bad boys provide me with electricity, powering my hot water, powering my electronics, and powering my lights. Anyway, they power everything essential that requires energy. Do this by absorbing solar energy from the sun and converting it into electricity. All right, calm down, you goons. Today, we're gonna learn about something. Who's excited? Me, sir! Me! No, pick me! Pick me, sir! Hey, we're gonna be learning about solar panels. Oh, okay, I thought you guys would cheer for that. Anyway, solar panels use solar energy and turn it into electricity. Shut up. Sorry. Anyway, solar panels are able to do this because they're made up of silicon. This guy, which is a semiconductor, meaning it can control how electrons flow. In a solar panel, all the silicon are bonded together. Silicon and a solar panel are all bonded together, forming a crystal lattice, which is where they hold the electrons in place. Not too tightly, as when sunlight hits the panels, the light particles, which are called photons, give energy to the electrons, exciting them, giving them enough energy to break away from their atoms. The way that solar panels are designed have two differently treated layers of silicon. This creates a small electric field, which acts most similar to how charges are attracted to their opposites. This causes the freed electrons to be pushed in one direction so they can flow as electricity through wire and be used as electricity. This is all done without those harmful combustion reactions which emit greenhouse gases. There are also some catalysts in play for those electrons that aren't given fully enough energy from the photons to fire, like with titanium dioxide. This guy, which works as a catalyst by lowering the activation energy for those electrons that aren't able to fully fire, giving them a second chance, essentially. By titanium dioxide working as a catalyst, it makes sure solar panels can work as efficiently as possible. Oh, hey, and while the methods for making solar panels aren't great either, they're way more efficient and use up less energy in the long run to maintain. As they use the sun. That got an infinite amount of energy, one that doesn't need to be harvested from the earth. However, There are a few drawbacks, as solar panels can overheat, which decreases the production of electricity. As the photons who give energy to the electrons to get them to fire cause the electrons to expel excess heat as thermal energy, which heats up the silicon. Who wrote this? However, when silicon is heated, it lowers the amount of electron flow it can control, causing it to produce less electricity. Yet that's not to discredit the incredibly talented chemists who somehow found a way to harness the sun by using electrochemistry and catalysts to produce a far more efficient method of producing energy. Huh, that's my ride! Oh god. Yellow.
Looks like I'm gonna have to make an arrest.
Uh-oh. Do you have a warrant?
The judge said I didn't have a legitimate cause.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Can you just give me like a second?
I'm gonna lose my job. All right, dude.
Okay.
Listen, I'm done messing around. All right.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Anything you will say can and will be used against you in the court of law.
I'm trying. I'm an addict and I'm trying to get better. I just got kicked out of my house and I'm gonna preach solar energy. That's good, right? Even my neighbor uses solar energy. Yeah, he has an electric car. He charges it every night.
Kinda like this one.
Let go of me, pig.
I think he went this way.
Shh, be chill. Anyway, solar energy is a relatively new form of energy being collected, with hardworking scientists working away effortlessly every day to find out more. Due to its properties of limiting CO2 and other greenhouse gas emissions done by the exothermic reactions and the infinite amount of energy from things like the sun, a lot less waste is produced, making it the green alternative. However, solar energy in any form, like with solar panels, are rather expensive and inaccessible for the majority of society. Hence why the government gives rebates and less power bills to encourage owners to install more solar energy. Unfortunately, the cost of preserving the world, it's a little expensive, bit of a shame if you ask me, but luckily there's hardworking chemists working every day trying to get it as cheap as possible. So make sure to thank your local chemist. Seems I gotta go. Just remember, always try your best to help the environment and thank your local chemist. And like the sun, keep shining. Come at me! Let's go! So, what are you in for?
Eco-terrorism.